Hello and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, bringing you another 2 matches of round 1 of the Breath of the Wild Any Percent tournament. It is both CrazyAZ versus Flavien and Rurko versus StorewideBoss today. On comes for that, we have Norman and Wolhike. Say hello, guys.
Hello, hello.
Yo, what's up?
All right. So, how are you feeling about the tournament so far, Song?
I think this is gonna be the best one yet.
This race.
No, just in general. But yeah,
Oh,
this race
okay.
is really good. Like a
Oh,
really
the
good double
tournament.
feature, actually. I think we got pretty lucky.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think a lot of these matchups are like actually really even. Like these are probably gonna be pretty close races.
Yeah, I think that. Well, I'm really looking forward Rocco Storewide for obvious reasons, and then Flavien has been improving a lot lately, so expecting some good races from him and Crazy.
Is there anything in particular you're gonna be looking for when it comes to like what specific people do, like something that Roko is gonna do or Storewide?
I wonder actually. No, not specifically that I can think of. Maybe 3 or 6 ancient arrows. I think that is always interesting because 6 ancient arrows makes castle slightly slower, but calamity is so much easier. So I think that unless you're extremely confident, 6 ancient arrows is by far the smartest choice.
Yeah, I
wonder.
agree. I was actually thinking, um, when I was practicing with Onyx the other day, we were going over a
Mhm.
lot of the strats that we were thinking about doing in like qualifiers and in races, and there's some that are just like, even though they're slightly slower, they're definitely more worth it in terms of consistency. So
Yeah, for sure. I think that stuff like gamer women, for example, is fine as long as you pick up food, for example. But Canal on the other side, if you miss it, you go nowhere most of the time. So
yeah,
it's stuff like that. You
yeah,
just gotta make
Canal.
decisions.
Canal, you like land all the way on the left, and you have to like mag the chest and then wall jump, and you do all this goofy stuff. So yeah, I get that.
Yeah, or you either hit the wall and just lose one heart. Maybe if you have food, you can attempt it again or go normally through mag, but it's still rough.
Yeah, yeah. When it comes to stuff like that, it's like if you're like going for Canal again, you have another chance of missing it again and wasting even more time. So like at
Yeah,
that point, it's just like how often, like if you keep attempting the trick, you have like an infinite amount of time lost technically. Anyways, we've got
yeah,
the
for
the race
sure.
starting up. They're all in SOR right now. We'll see how quickly they can clip out and do SOR clip.
Pretty fast. SR clips from Broken on Starwhite.
I think my stream is extremely delayed on my end. Roko is still grabbing the Sheikah slate for me.
Oh, I'm synchronized now. Synchronized now. You're good.
Yeah, we're good now. I'm actually always interested to see like what strats people go for on plateau, because like there's always the hard strats in every single shrine, right? Like there's gamer, there's canal, there's the stasis wind bomb, and like it's always interesting to see what people actually opt to go for and what they'll actually hit.
Yeah, for sure. This current plateau route actually is extremely interesting for races, like you said, because with the old route, it was just you hit the BTV or you lose 40 seconds, and inside the shrines there wasn't much happening for the most part. But here you can just make so many decisions, and VLSS are, just make plateau way easier. So I think that shrines are what make or break good or a bad plateau for the most part.
Yeah, that's true. This is very different from like previous tournaments, because like now it's like everything is really, really consistent, and now there's a lot of actual decision making when it comes to like smaller things.
That becomes just much more important.
It's like StoreWide having trouble getting through the clip through Temple of Time.
Yeah, what is scary about this is that his shield durability is already low, so he will have to be very careful when he clips into shrines. We'll just have to do the shield durability glitch for every single one. Yeah, this Temple of Time clip is really rough.
I think
if you
this
get
is
a bad skill, you need to do like some really, really weird angles to get in sometimes. So I think you probably made the right decision by just going in through the other side.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think this is one of my biggest nightmares is in a race, just never getting through the Temple of Time clip. I completely missed what happened on Flavien's screen. Actually, I just saw that game over.
Yeah, he missed the FTC.
Oh yeah, that can be rough sometimes because sometimes you get a world load in the middle of your FTC.
Yeah, sometimes you drop earlier or later because of that, and it messes up everything. Plus, sometimes runners don't want to throw away the spear. FDCing without throwing the spear can be kind of rough. It's a tough It's a pretty tight window for the most part.
I mean, I think throwing the spear, you could still get the fall damage cancel. So I think it's still better to do that than to do it early and then just die. Okay, we see Roko actually going for Gamer. And just like you said, like it's okay to miss Gamer as long as you have that backup food.
Yeah, you only lose 5 seconds if you miss it, and you save a decent amount of time if you get it. So, and also, like we said, food helps you with Canal. It can help you in Cryonis if you mess up ESC too many times. So it's just so useful to have food in general.
Oh
Torwide
wow.
is not having a good time with skills.
So I am not even sure how he's not going in. Honestly, I think he'll just aim more left. I think that's what it is.
I don't know how he's getting such strong skills on stop though. I actually don't understand.
We didn't really talk about it, but CrazyAZ unfortunately getting a unlucky bounce off the platform and falling all the way down and getting a game over in Bomb Shrine. So it seems that him and Flavien are both one and one with her for game overing in the first split. Actually, they're really even right now.
This has been an insanely eventful race for how short it has been. It's only been 5 minutes.
There's a whole lot that's happening for the first 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to cover 4 screens when there's this much happening.
People game overing and store-wide somehow not clipping in.
That skew was really bad. That was really troll for sure. So now he's going for the normal win bomb. Probably the best decision to just play it safe at this point.
It seems they're doing amiibo. That's interesting.
Wow, Rocco got really good RNG, and now he has a lot of fishes.
One of the interesting things is this year amiibo is actually the more RNG version of the run now. In all previous years, it was like no amiibo was the crazy RNG that nobody wanted to deal with, but now no amiibo is like 100% consistent in terms of getting the attack up. It's done a complete 180.
Yeah, no amiibo has loaded gate, but I mean, no amiibo has loaded gate, but amiibo has it as well. So no amiibo, I would say, has less RNG. People say that gate loads more. I don't know. I've run a lot of no amiibo lately, and it feels almost the same. So
Yeah, it feels the same to me as well.
I want to agree that no amiibo definitely has less RNG.
Okay, we've got all 4 runners on mag split right now.
Rocco having a solid race so far. He could go for Canal. He has a lot of food.
I wonder if people ever actually look back at the restream or look at the other person's stream and then they decide what they're gonna do. I don't think anybody ever actually does that.
I I personally think a lot of people do. I remember CrazyAZ saying that it was better to do that since you could make decisions based on where your opponent was. So I want to say Crazy does it actually. If I had to bet,
Honestly,
I'm pretty sure he's watching Flavien.
honestly, it's pretty interesting. I bet some people actually do. Personally, I opt not to because I just focus on my game as much as I can. I feel like just having a stream open just splits focus. But I can understand people wanting to make decisions like on the fly, just like watching. Roko opting not to go for Canal actually and running through Mag Shrine.
Maybe he is watching stream. He's watching. Okay. No runners going for Canal so far. You know,
So far,
I
every
haven't talked too
single one.
much about the technical aspect of the game, but it's worth mentioning. I haven't seen this mentioned too much that runners are bombing themselves to clear ragdoll so they can do the wind bomb to stasis without any problems. If you want to go a bit deeper into that, maybe explain the mechanics behind it.
Oh, okay. Well, so that's actually funny that you mentioned. I don't think anybody's ever mentioned Ragdoll in commentary yet. I don't think they mentioned like why people bomb themselves at the end of Mag Shrine. Ragdoll, it's like it's a glitch where when you're doing a shield jump or a shield flip and you unequip your shield, the game kind of remembers that position that Link did that, and for some reason it will essentially try and ragdoll Link from that old position the next time you try and you ragdoll. So you do launches like wind bombs, which are launches that send you into ragdoll. The game kind of freaks out a little bit and it stops you from completing that launch. So that's why runners opt to bomb themselves and force themselves to ragdoll so that they don't have to deal with that glitch anymore. Then they can do the next wind bomb just fine. Roko actually having trouble with the tree wind bomb.
Yes, and CrazyAZ and Flavien having a bit of trouble with the PLSS also, so this race is still insanely close.
It seems that every mistake that some runner does, the other one actually also like
Like they
does.
are just matching each other.
Yeah, exactly. Storewide now moving on to stasis split. Let's see if he gets through the slide and the wind bomb smoothly. All three of those runners doing the tree wind bomb at the same
Oh
time
my
now.
goodness.
I'm not exactly sure what
They
happened to
are all
Flavien.
synced. I think he dropped circle a bit too early, I want to say, but I'm not sure.
Crazy and Flavian are
Okay,
both
getting basically got the same angle.
like it's like watching like a mirrored screen. Oh my god. The top two are very close together. Storewide coming up on the ramp now. For the most part, that was
Okay,
pretty
getting
smooth.
through.
Yeah, hitting that rock, that one tiny rock. Oh man, whichever developer put that
Yeah,
rock there needs to be fired.
yeah, no, this is the hardest VLSS just because of those trees and those rocks. It's that specific part that is super annoying.
Especially like that tiny rock just up the slope. That one just like kills all your speed.
Oh, that was a nice angle by Rocco.
Yeah, I almost thought he was gonna get a ragdoll cancel there.
Ah, that was clean. Okay, Storewide, caught up a little bit because of that wind bomb.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he did catch up quite a bit because he first tried the wind bomb. CrazyAZ and Flavian, so insanely synced up. This is incredible.
That is unbelievable. I don't see
After
this too often.
yeah, after all of the mistakes that both of them made, that they are
That's
still
what I'm
synced
saying.
up. That they're still matching each other.
Yeah, let's see. Starwide going for the wind bomb too. I feel like once you get used to this wind bomb, pretty race friendly. The only hard thing about that wind bomb is delaying bullet time enough.
I personally, have you seen me do this wind bomb? Have you seen my noob
No.
strat?
I haven't seen it. What do you do?
I pre-aim with the bow, and then I turn the camera, and then I just do a normal wind bomb timing, and then I like delay square, and then turn, and then delay another fourth, and then detonate. And I hit the ceiling.
Okay.
I do some really noob strats. The runner's going on to cryo split right now.
Yeah, one thing is that Flavien actually scanned after Mag, and Crazy hadn't scanned yet, so
Oh,
now
okay.
slightly ahead, but like Lily saying, Crazy got really good amiibo RNG, so not too far behind. All going for normal clip hype.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of
Oh,
runners should go for normal clip more often. A lot of people.
what a strat!
He definitely watched
Look
the
at this.
tutorial.
Oh, so clean.
Oh, clean.
First try, never fails. Yeah, I feel like I've seen people only do like ESC for the most part. It's crazy to me. And now watching
Storewide.
2 normal clips in one race.
This is unheard of.
Yeah, no, that's nice. Clean normal
That was
clips.
also clean.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
Oh, no way.
No way.
That's the worst that can happen because it's a ragdoll cancel that makes you take fall damage and kills you.
That is insane. That is like, do you remember back in the day when people used to do tree wind bomb and they would get like that kind of ragdoll cancel off the top of the wall? That's like exactly what just happened. That is so, right here, that is like so incredibly rare for that to happen. But because of that, him and Crazy are now once again synced up at the end of Cryo. What the hell is happening?
I don't know. I don't know, actually. I'm so confused.
I almost feel like it's
Robot.
happening on purpose.
No. I'm pretty sure both of these stars want to win, right? Or maybe they want to put on a show. I mean, that'd be cool too.
You were saying about Roko.
Oh no, Rocco! Like after that one mistake, he's been having a good, like some really solid gameplay overall. Been having no trouble whatsoever. Just breezing through plateau.
Yeah, he has been having a very solid plateau so far. Roko, I think he already scanned Amiibo. So
He did.
Okay, yeah.
He did after Mag. I mean after bombs, sorry.
Did Storewide scan? I'm pretty sure he scanned at Mag, right? After the slide.
I'm fairly sure every runner has scanned at this point, so I wonder, have you seen people do the Temple of Time step up for Amiibo? It has to be faster, right?
For Amiibo, I haven't seen it, but I actually think it is faster. Just because you get to start the slide earlier. And like when you're falling and like in castle, I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as the gate doesn't load. Because like you're eventually gonna have to wait for like specific things to like load in anyways, right?
Yep. That's why I'm wondering. I haven't seen anyone do it, but there hasn't been too many Amiibo races so far. I really hope someone does it. Oh, Rocco getting a nice load there. And the claim was still not loading, so never mind. That wasn't a nice load.
Oh, that was a very interesting step up by Flavien right there.
I have never seen that one actually.
Yeah, I've never seen that one before. Oh, it looks like
Yo,
Storewide
let's go Storewide.
is doing the Temple of Time step up, just like we were talking about. And never mind. Okay, that's unfortunate.
That's why a lot of people don't go for it. But I think it's still, worth to go for.
I still think it's worth to go for. Yeah, I mean it's pretty easy to accidentally step out, or I mean it's pretty jank because the collision with the bomb, so it's not even like really your fault if you step out, fall.
Yeah. Yeah, but like Storewide showed, you can back it up pretty easily. In a race, at least, it's not the worst. Maybe in a PB attempt, you get mad about those 5 seconds or whatever, or 10. But in a race, it's like, oh well, 10 seconds. But
Yeah,
back it up
exactly.
at least.
Rocco opting to go for the 3-inch arrow.
3 for 3 unloaded gate so far, so it's looking good. I mean, and CrazyAZ still super close.
Both of them headshotting the Moblin at the same time. CrazyAZ gets the cutscene earlier.
Very nice wing bumps out of bounds from Rocco. Again, just having overall a super solid race. He's also not eating 46 strike. Oh, he got noticed. That is very unfortunate. Wow.
Honestly,
he
he
even got the
could.
snake strike prompt.
Yeah, he did have the prompt for a second there. I noticed. It was very strange.
Yeah. I mean, he could have switched to boomerang and hit him, but he would have needed to eat the food. If he
Yeah,
wanted to do that.
I think his attack up timer is pretty low because it's amiibo. So I don't know if he wants to.
Probably not. He's playing it safe.
Crazy and Flavien, both still synced up. Storewide now actually in the castle segment. He's actually, I guess, catching up now a little bit because Rocco had to deal with that Moblin in the Edge of Duality in Zelda Study.
Yeah, let's see what the timer's looking at. Of course, Crazy and Flavien opening the chest at the same time. Nothing to see there. Normal stuff.
Storewide also going for 3-inch arrow. That's interesting.
I feel like maybe he's watching the stream, so he just has to pull all the stops at this point.
Actually, I don't think he is. I think recently he's been doing 3-inch arrow a lot. I know that he's either PB'd or he was like maybe like a few seconds off his PB with 3-inch arrow, and I have seen him practice this a lot.
Yeah, thinking about it, actually, like, to be fair, at this point, he just needs Rocco to die, I think. Like, even if Rocco loses a lot of time in Calamity and fights, I think he's still chilling, so he definitely needs Rocco to die if he wants to have a chance.
Yeah, at this point he does.
Okay, Crazy having a bit of a hiccup on the windmill, but getting through anyway.
It's pretty interesting to see that the wind bomb to Sanctum, there's like that new wind bomb from inside of the room. I don't know how to feel about that wind bomb. I don't know, because it feels like the angle it gives you is a little bit weird sometimes. It's really cutting it close with that malice.
And, Flavien pulled ahead, but he saved before escape, so yet again, they're synced up. It's just the little things. They just somehow always manage to, just sync up. It's crazy. But yeah, no, going back to your point, I think that it saves very little time and it's way tighter, so I think that if you're not comfortable with it, you shouldn't go for it at all. If you're very comfortable with it, then it's whatever, but unless you're very comfortable, there's actually zero reason to go for it.
Yeah. It's like the whole like risk versus reward thing. Like something saves like fractions of time, but like adds so much more risk. In a tournament setting, it's pretty much not worth going for.
No. Roko having clean Blight so far. He got trolled by Fire Blight, but
Yeah, Fireblight getting up early in phase 2,
time.
that's pretty bad RNG.
If I'm going into bullet time and shooting 3 arrows, and that's basically the fastest alternative, I think, if you don't want to go for the quick headshot.
I think CrazyAZ just got scammed right there. Did you see that arrow just went through?
Yeah, it didn't even hit the body. It hit nothing.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. Oh, Flavien.
Oh, that is very scary. He should get, yeah.
What's even crazier is Storewide is now somewhat synced up with the other two.
No, Storewide has been going very, very fast.
Yeah, he's
been silently catching up.
Yeah, he's been making up time very easily. Let's see what kind of Calamity Roko gets in phase 1. Let's see if Calamity plays nice.
Did he grab the Claymore? Oh, he needs the Claymore. Okay, should be fine.
Oh no, that's pretty unfortunate.
He can get laser now. Calamity goes to wall, it's still fine, I wanna say. I wonder what Roko will do here. I mean, if Calamity goes to wall, that plays in favor of Roko, because that means he won't go to wall in second phase. He can get Calamity down with 1-inch arrow. Did he get those 2 headshots? Those 2 headshots?
He got 2, but I think he missed the 3rd.
Okay. No, that's fine. Because
that's
of that.
fine, because yeah, now Calamity's not gonna go to wall phase 2. So he's completely fine now.
Yep.
The other 3 runners all on Thunderblight phase 2, finishing that up right now with like edge duality spins.
That was a bit scary for Roko, but again, like if you have 1-inch arrow to immediately get Calamity off the wall, you're fine. So he played that pretty well. So very nice by Roko. Okay, we see the first difference here. Crazy going for the Flurry Rush. Flavien's just spamming arrows.
Unfortunately, Flavien getting chased down.
Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Did he pick up the Claymore? Oh yeah, he did. He has it in his inventory.
Calamity not giving laser to either Crazy or Flavien. Playing hard to get.
Yeah, a lot of the time I actually hear people say that 6 Ancient Arrow has more trouble getting laser in phase 1. I'm not sure how true that is.
Yeah, I can definitely see why. Calamity going on the wall for Flavien and Storewide. Storewide getting the parry. Oh my goodness, it's going to the wall.
Oh my god.
Dude, what is going on?
Oh my god.
That wall.
Oh, Crazy getting a parry.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Can he clutch it? Oh, Storewide. I think he needs like 2 more boomerang throws. Oh, he got the fireball, luckily. He can at least parry it.
I'm pretty amazed right now, I'm not gonna lie. It's like they're all having the same run. Calamity all going to the wall.
Yeah, no, that was pretty Giga Chat. I can't believe Crazy in that situation just goes for the first parry.
Jason asking, why did Ganon go to the wall for Flavien? Is it just RNG? If you don't do phase 1, pretty much exactly right, he goes to wall. I'm pretty sure it's time-based. Because, I mean, like, I've messed up phase 1. Like, if you look at my 25, my PB, my phase 1, I missed a flurry rush, but because I finished phase 1 fast enough, he still gave me laser. So I'm pretty sure it's a time-based thing for Calamity. Storewide going for a flurry rush.
Yeah, based on my testing, more or less, you need to do phase 1. Well, it depends on where you split, right? But if you split on the fade out, like your first phase can't be slower than like 51, 52 seconds. Otherwise, it goes to the wall.
That's what I was gonna say. I think 52 seconds is about like as slow as you can go to get phase 1 done right. GG to Roko.
Yeah. GG's Roko.
That is a solid time.
27. Yeah,
27:42. The amount of wall parries that Storewide has had to do, I'm pretty amazed.
He has no attack up actually, so...
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
This is so impressive. The fact that he's parrying all this stuff, I'm actually... I'm actually so impressed. I don't think
I think this is not gonna work. 4? Yeah, that is...
Oh,
wow,
the body slam. He's gaming out of his mind right now.
The problem if you don't have attack up is that Calamity gets up based on damage, not number of hits. So if you don't have attack up, you have to hit more than twice with the Claymore if you want Calamity to get up once you start spinning. So since Storewide only hit twice and started spinning, Calamity got up way too late, so he couldn't get the stand lock off.
What's really unfortunate is he has 1 hit left on that Claymore, so he had to go and run to get the sword. He's gonna have to parry again.
I mean, honestly, my respect, because, you know, Roko already finished and he just keeps going, even under these circumstances. Wow.
That was stylish.
Honestly, my respect, honestly. That was insane.
I don't think either of us could have done that.
Oh no, I would have given up. I would have been like, yeah, forfeit.
Oh my god, honestly, I want to give him an applause for that one. That was incredible.
Yeah. So you know, GG Storewide and Crazy. Honestly, GG to both.
GG's to Crazy, GG's to Storewide. Flavien going into Calamity now. Hopefully things go a bit smoother this time. Yeah, it's a little bit embarrassing to admit, but I actually have a lot of trouble getting that body slam after the 6 Ancient Eras. That's why I always do the flurry.
Oh, I haven't done Ancient Arrows, but it does look scary because you have to go really close to Calamity.
Yeah. Sometimes he just acts really weird. He'll like, you know, dance around a little bit and he just won't do any attacks. That was a really clean phase 1 though. He's getting instant laser now.
I really like the fast boomerang switch to get that last hit in.
So what's interesting is even if you mess up phase 1, he can still sometimes give you instant laser and not go to wall. So like, it's a very, very slim chance, but even if phase 1 gets messed up, you still have a chance of just getting god RNG and everything working out.
I was hearing that 6 Ancient Arrow in general is faster.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I think it's the, you know, smartest choice, just because you can mess up a little bit, but it's... Well, how much faster is it compared to 3 Ancient Arrow?
Not exactly sure. For Calamity, I think I've seen John get like a 135 or 134 in Calamity with 6 Ancient Arrow, and I'm just like, wow, that's insane.
I wonder how much faster it is, but I think it definitely gives you, you know, like, it's a bit more lenient. You can mess up a little bit and still get, you know, like a 48 phase 1 or something. So
GG to Storewide. That was That was really impressive.
Yeah, GG StoreWide.
He put up a good run right there, parrying everything and dealing with no attack up. I was thoroughly impressed. Also, big shout outs to Flavien for actually continuing and completing his race even after seeing that crazy finished.
Yeah, shout outs to these runners for finishing. For sure. I think StoreWide had a pretty good showing of how to deal with bad Calamity RNG and how to bug it up.
Okay, Flavien going for the Dark Beast shots. You know, it's pretty crazy. Like, he just went for the pre-fire there. And, like, I remember back in the day, like, over a year ago, not a single person went for those pre-fires. And it's pretty crazy that the community has progressed so much that, like, everybody is pretty much now going for them. Everybody pretty much knows the cues. And
yeah, I agree.
Like,
I think now it's normal to see people pre-firing. It's actually not common to see someone just doing it normally, which is crazy.
oh, that was a clean pre-fire right there.
Oh, I think the second one was just insane. Yeah, like you said, now everyone knows the audio cues and just really clean with it.
Shout out to Tapir for those audio cues.
Yeah, I think it was mainly Tapir that developed this pre-fire wave or whatever.
Everybody was seeing how he was saving at least like 4 seconds over everybody else. GG's to Flavien.
Yeah. GG's to all the runners for some nice races.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Yo,
Yo, welcome. GG's,
hello.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
GG's again.
How are you guys feeling about your races?
That was very tight. I was watching and it was very back and forth and it was stressful. I probably shouldn't have been watching.
The song you were right, he was watching.
Yeah, I told you.
You called it.
I was watching as well.
Oh, wow.
You called it.
Was anyone not watching?
I was definitely not watching.
Oh, okay.
To be clear, I wasn't listening to comms. I just had my opponent's stream up, but yeah.
Wow.
Being able to see that back and forth is wild.
That actually surprises me even more. Surprises me even more. Like, so, did you see Flavien die to Calamity before going for the parry or after going for the parry? Because I'm very surprised you went for that parry right away, like on the first laser.
I actually shut it off when I got into Blights because I knew we were like tied going into Blights, and I just didn't want the extra stress or distraction. So yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. That was.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
that
That
was
makes
cool.
sense. Storewide, you in Calamity, I'm thoroughly impressed. After running out of attack up and parrying all those attacks repeatedly, I was so amazed. I actually thought that you weren't going to make it through.
Yeah, I basically treated it as like go after. I forget what happened. Whether I missed the first. No, I forgot what I did, but I did something where I messed up, and I was like, okay, great. Like I knew I messed up, so I was like, all right, well, might as well use the rest of Calamity for practice. But I was trying to kill him as fast as possible. I wasn't like purposefully. I don't know. I just was like, the reason why I wasn't nervous in Calam, like doing all that stuff, was because I was kind of like, just, oh well.
Yeah. Yeah, I
The
feel
pressure
that.
was all relieved after I messed up.
Honestly, you did a very good job parrying all those attacks. It was like back in the day on Old Route when everybody had to practice like the wall parries and parrying all the other attacks. I was like, man, Storewide still got it. I've definitely forgotten all that stuff.
Yeah, I know what happened, but GG. We're pulling through.
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
you just run
Roko.
out of attack food?
Roko, GG on your race. That was a very clean race for pretty much most of it. I think
Yeah.
there's a couple mistakes early on Plateau, but after that it was just smooth sailing. I think the tree wind bomb was the main one.
Yeah, thank you. I got a low angle on that one, on the tree wind bomb. So I had to reload and it sent me back all the way to the bridge at Temple of Time.
Classic.
Yep. Thank you, Roosevelt. Yeah, and then it was pretty. It was alright. Got a glider gold. I don't know if it's an actual gold, but that was cool, I guess. And yeah,
Awesome.
then
GG's on that.
the only other mishap was the Moblin and Zelda study. And so I tried to distract him again with an arrow, but I already dropped my bow, so I had to do it with a bomb. Which yeah, not the fastest, but
Yeah, we were actually we were talking about the Moblin room, and we had noticed that you opted not to eat the attack up and hit the Moblin with the boomerang.
I see. Yeah, I did know you can kill him with a boomerang, but I know why I didn't do it. Do you need to eat the attack of food for it to
Yeah.
last? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
100%.
do need to.
I
So
would
we-
back up that if your timer is not too long, it's still a bit scary. But
Yeah.
I guess it's a case by case kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. That was exciting to watch. It was good. Crazy and Flavien's race was insane with those. I recommend you guys watch it. It was actually really fun to watch personally.
I look forward to watching it back.
Yeah.
Felt like every time, like, one of us would make a mistake, the other one would make a mistake too, which kept us in sync. Like, we both had a bombs death,
Wow.
and then we both dropped the BLSS to stasis, and then... Oh, maybe that was mainly it. But yeah, like, keeping us in sync despite people making mistakes.
Hey,
It
you
really
both failed-
was.
You both failed tree wind bomb as well.
Yeah, the tree wind bomb was actually... So, I don't know if you guys could see this, but right up until the final minute before the match, I was practicing tree wind bomb, and I was hitting it at like a 50% rate. It was not good. So, I was really worried there. But then the actual... In the race, what happened was the first time I went for it, I was still on square bomb from having... dropped the BLSS and blowing up one of the trees to re-pick it up.
Oh,
So I managed to catch that I was on square bomb and, reset it. And the first attempt that it was an actual wind bomb got me up. But, like, just barely. I need to practice that thing so much more. I don't know why I can't keep a stable muscle memory on it.
I see. Are you running on the new controller? That's how you talk about it.
No. I'm still running on the Pro Controller. Wind bombs are actually like the biggest issue for me with that new controller because the triggers stick out so much farther. They're analog triggers.
Yeah, right.
And so that muscle memory of having a finger on trigger and on shoulder is like way different.
Yeah, it's like the activation time is probably a little bit of delay because you have to actually push it all the way down.
Yeah. It's interesting actually. Breath of the Wild will consider you to be pushing it actually if you're not all the way down because it's analog. It's like it seems like if you press it like about 50% or so it considers it pushed, but like still it's just like having to reach out there makes it feel less right in my hand.
I wonder if that's programmable, if like you can change the activation point of the triggers.
Maybe. Yeah.
So how are you guys feeling about your upcoming races? Crazy, you're going to be playing against Zhao, Xiaomi, and Roko, you're going to be playing against Song, actually.
Ooh, we're back. I think it's a win.
It's going to be a rematch.
Yep.
I hope. I hope.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rematch. I don't know. That'd be cool. Best of one is just a coin flip, I feel like, though. Between like two runners that have like good times. A best of one is always going to be a coin flip. Who dies a calamity? Who messes up a plateau really badly?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, good
Good
luck
luck.
to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I feel like I've kind of already mentally chalked that one up as a loss, which isn't the best mentality. I'll go out there and give it my best. Maybe it'll take any pressure off. I always think that as long as I manage to not die in the boss rush, you always have a chance to win because the other person could. So, yeah, low pressure match, not expecting to win it at all.
Honestly, that's like extremely true with that kind of thing, where like honestly, like anybody could always mess up and like just miss a parry in Calamity, and it's just the other person's game at that point. There's always a chance that can happen, so that's always why races are exciting for Breath of the Wild, at least.
True.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did y'all see the start where I like messed the first shield clip
Oh yeah,
for like 3 minutes?
that was so rough. I felt pretty bad. I was just watching. I was like, oh man, the Temple of Time clip and then the bombs clip.
Yeah, bombs gave me way too strong of a skew. It was ridiculous. It was so strong I couldn't even clip through.
I was also talking about how your shield was weak after like 2 attempts at the clip, so it was totally rough from the get-go. But when you pulled through,
Yeah, that was
pretty good.
hard, but it was alright. It ended up okay.
I hate if
You got
I
a pretty
mess up that
stylish
first.
ending.
If I mess up that first clip into Temple of Time, I literally just run around and fight the Boko. As soon as I fail it once, I know I'm just like not gonna get it again. It's something really like, I know people are like just like wait a little bit or something, but at that point I know I'd just be losing more time than if I ran around.
I mean, there's always the risk of like when you run around, the Boko chases you and he breaks the pots and he tries to swing at you. So
I know I'd probably just kill him.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Any closing thoughts? Any last things that you guys want to say?
GG everyone. That was good. Thank you, Comms, Noman, and Song. And yeah.
GG's. GG Flavien.
Everyone.
Thanks for the close match. And yeah, appreciate you, Noman, Song, iBot, all the people who helped put this tournament on.
Thank you for the restream and for the good races. That was fun.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us.
Yeah, GG's, thanks for the very close and entertaining race to watch. So there is another match of this tournament later today on ZSR3 at 8 PM Eastern. That's, I'm going to butcher those names. Jack Ironman versus Hui Venjigi. Something like that. A few other things before that on ZSR. We have the Ocarina of Time randomizer weekly race of an any time slot at 6 PM Eastern, and a Zelda 2 100% all keys tournament match at 7 PM Eastern on ZSR2. So keep an eye on the schedule also for more Breath of the Wild content, and yeah, thank you all for watching.